Yo, who's been stacking silver for the last decade, right? So somebody made a comment on a Gregory Mannarino video, and they said I should stop picking on him back in the day, right? And they said, "Oh, he doesn't call for crashes." What? Every video he made, that guy, right, was basically the same thing. Something about fiat currency, something. The market's going to crash, right? Come on now. But anyway, more importantly, hope you guys have been stocking the silver away. I've been buying all kinds of stuff. I just bought a couple, bought 1,000. But I wanted to know if you guys are watching the midday show. I'm doing it, putting the screen up there, the whole thing, like you've been requesting for the last 10 years. And more importantly, I hope you're cashing out on some of these monstrous freaking trades. I just cashed out an open big time. Holy shit! Yeah! Bro, the stock is at 386 right now and tanking. Holy shit! See, this is too good to be true. I wish I would have caught this moment on film. I just sold my open at 494. Holy shit, it's at $3 and going to zero. It's at $3 now, tanking. Yes. Oh my God. At least I know one person that just sold this thing with me. Oh boy. So listen, we got to step up today. We went from criminally negligent to intolerable. Oh, wait. Did he say unsufferable? Insufferable, unsufferable, or intolerable? Shit, now I don't remember. But all those words are awesome. By the way, if you're out there listening, go fuck yourself. I'm the worst human being ever. I'm the most annoying person. My voice is nasal. My face is dumb. I'm bald. I'm irritating. But I make everybody rich. And oh, have I mentioned? Oh, go fuck yourself. But I did like that word, insufferable. Is it insufferable or intolerable? I got to look back. But the more you hate me, the more you will learn. The more you hate me, the more you will learn. I'm the only one that tells the truth. The more you hate me, the more you will learn. It ain't about buying stocks at 180 and hoping they go to $5 like open table. It's about knowing what you're doing. The more you hate me, the more you will learn, right? I am the drill sergeant you need in your life. Oh, this guy's insufferable with his market never goes down rhetoric. Ew. Anyway, guess what? I'm short the cues again. Were you watching me when I shorted the cues before? By the way, you know that QQQ short from earlier? Yeah, it's back on. Now it's working again. What should I do? I'll let you guys do. Oh, wait. Oh, so now are we writing hard checks or are we using the interweb? We're going back to Venmo, Zelle, PayPal. Got people just sending me money. Guy wants to send me a check. It's okay. If you really want to send a check to me, okay. I trust you. As long as it cashes. I just caught one of the most elating moments. I was just selling out of my open and just about to put a borrow on. And I sold the last of it 496, 5 and 4. I don't care if you believe me. Because I just had a heart attack and I was just like, oh my God, is this actually tanking after I sold something? And I'm short the cues again, just for fun. That's right. That's right, kids. I'm gonna give back all the open money on this QQQ short again. Don't fuck with me, pile. Anyway, This is the sickest. These are the sickest days. I never thought I'd be reliving these days. And I just want to share it with as many people as humanly possible. And the only way that can be done is if you guys come to the website. I do these broadcasts now in the middle of the day. Maybe I catch 200 or 300 of you to watch. It, it, these moves, yes. When I mean, I just sold 2 stocks and they got halted to the downside after I got out. You shouldn't believe that, especially when it's coming from me. I usually sell stocks and have them go up 400%. So, but this is these, if you guys are just watching this video, my name is Kenny Glick. I've been trading since 1994. Really. Most of what we do today, I invented it, right? And I'm pretty good at what I do. And sometimes, again, I'm part of an industry that I don't even like. I don't like Wall Street people. They're all scumbags. I'm talking about Wall Street people, the bankers, the suit wearing douchebags with the PhDs who think they know more than all of us. We traders know more than everybody because we're in the nucleus of the market. Nothing gets by us. We don't need news. The market moves before the news, right? We're the nucleus of the universe. Anything, right? And last one left. Collectors at him. By the way, if the cues break down right here, I might start giggling my ass off uncontrollably in a second. I'm actually making real money shorting the cues right this second. Now, it's real money, but it's not a good trade. But now it's at $100. Wow. And I actually almost just got mildly excited right there. You saw that? And here's the hint on how to trade the Q short. If by some chance you're ever making money while you're in the Q short and you get excited about being short, cover something right there. And then if you actually think it's going to last, cover the rest. Don't ever think it's going to last. And the only reason I short the Qs is I just shorted 3 stocks and made money in this market. So I went back to the mothership to see if I could conquer that, and I'm probably just going to wind up giving this $100 back. But if you're just joining us here, my friends, Kenny Glick, Kenny Glick, Kenny Glick. That's my name. I've been trading since inception. Since some of these stocks were born, I've been trading them. And I've developed a system, and I don't even like calling it a system. It's a setup, right? It's a setup that when you find it, a setup, right, that I've been working on since 94. I've been experimenting with setups and which trades work. The faux show, bro. We know it works really well. Coupled with the VWAP on a stock that's in play during earnings season. So if you could check all those boxes, and we have been, and again, some of these are not earnings reports. They're just stocks that are in the news with extraordinary volume, like Open, 1.4 billion shares on it today alone. Come on, people. There's 1.43 billion shares on it. And it's freaking awesome. It's hard to stay focused when you got so much crazy shit going on. But I've been staying focused on the low price dog shit stocks because that's the game right now. And I've played every game. I invented the game. So I should know how to play, considering I invented it. The rule book that we play by, I wrote the rule book. Short squeeze in 2021, you thought that was something new? The GameStop and AMC, we've been doing that all of our lives. High short interest stocks getting squeezed? Wow, what a concept. It's been around forever. Even in the early 90s, they were called pink sheet scams. Pump and dumps have been around forever. There's nothing new. It's just now you have more accessibility to them, and they're everywhere. And they're everywhere. Q short! Q short, baby! See, I just got excited. Now you have to cover some. Oh my God! I'm actually getting excited about being short the Qs. Make sure you cover. First rule, if you ever get excited about being short the Qs, cover. I can't even cover. Look, they won't let me out. I'm trying to get done on the bid. All right, got done on the bid. All right. All right, we covered some. Now we could be a little delusional and to think this actually might follow through for more than 7 or 8 minutes. Now, it's not, but I'll put a bid in 464.50. Oh, holy shit! I just got done on the bid. How did I even get that print? Wow, I just got printed right at that last candlestick low. That's interesting. Well, this time it's better, right? Now we're actually making money shorting the Qs. Sold OPAD at 420. Sold open at 494. Oh, sold NVTS at 898. Oh my God. Oh, fun times. Now, if I wish I was doing this with thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of shares, but I'm not because I'm just here to entertain myself right now. I'm sure I'm doing a hell of a job, right? But did you guys hear? I was doing my video earlier and I was going on and on about how it's impossible to be a shorter and all the stocks that we were trading, all the blah, blah, blah. I was called insufferable. I haven't heard that word since like grade school. Talking about insufferable, let me read something to you, friend. By the way, who's still buying silver? This guy. Got some sheets. Look at this one. You guys, you like bull markets? You like silver? How about a silver bull market? Huh? Look how beautiful this thing is. Woof. It's got bulls all over it. Build your wealth in ounces. That's right. Bull on the back. Come on. Right. He likes fast cars. By the way, I watched a Greg Mannarino video just yesterday. I'm digging his look. He's still talking about the market crashing and we're all going to die or whatever he talks about. But speaking of being insufferable, let me read to you my psychological. Here's my psychological profile. Kenny looks his age. He speaks into. Oh wait. Uh-oh. He speaks intellectually. He was impudent. I couldn't have been impotent when I was young. And demanding during his testing session. Yet he was also entirely cooperative and attentive. He's very much a wise guy. His grades are fine, above grade level. He's a fidgety, overactive kid. But this year, his behavior has become even worse. He's noisy. He's unruly. He's disrespectful. He fights with his sister. He's disobedient. He's obstinate. He has temper outbursts during classes. Chronic inattentiveness. And his parents have no discipline. It's really where it comes down to. I'm a difficult, demanding, generally bratty youngster, but I seem to possess a good array of potential personality resources. I'm smart, perceptive. I'm good at manipulating others. My intelligence is superior with an IQ of 129, whatever that means. I guess that's good. He really is very, very bright. The problem here boils down to intellectual, parental, ineffectual parental behavior, right? See, every analyst blames your kids. I'm willful. I'm manipulative. I'm sharp. I'm poorly disciplined. I'm overactive. I'm rebellious. I'm impulsive. Beyond that, I'm an awesome guy. Blah, 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 blah. I'm a grown-up child, and I figure I can do whatever I want, and I have problems with authority. Nailed me. So still, same guy, right? Know when that was written? 1979, when they sent me to a psychiatrist because I couldn't pay attention in class. You know why? Because my father and my parents, both my parents were teachers, and I would know the lessons plans before I'd get to school. So I was bored. Grade school was simple. My parents were both teachers. I actually had the lesson books the teachers were using in my own house. I knew the lesson plan before my teacher would give it. So I'd sit there goofing off and just trying to be, funny for the girls. I used to get in trouble in school. What's my point? I was once called insufferable. Insufferable, right? Somebody called me insufferable today on the video because I'm trying to make sure that he knows that the market never goes down. Like this open. You see what just happened? It comes out of the halt and it just gets bought. Wow. Dude, you got to be fucking kidding me? It went back to the same price. I can't even react that quickly. By the way, I'm done with the Q short. Just like that. Out. Out. Oh man. See, I'm goofing around doing stupid shit, talking about psychiatrists, and I just missed out. Oh well. It actually came below my entry price from earlier. My entry price was three. Oh wow. My entry price was 311. It came back to 309. Shit, I would have bought it back at 309. So, what's up, y'all? You know those videos that I always criticize on TikTok where the guy says, "Oh, if you would have bought blah blah blah, you'd be rich." Now he could actually mean that because you're getting rich overnight on some of these names. And again, you need to have some money at risk. So it's not like you're getting rich by putting 2 grand to work. You put 50 grand in the market 3 days ago, you're probably up about a half a mil, 10x. You put a couple grand to work, yeah, you feel rich. Are you rich? No, you're not going to live with 50 grand for more than a year, or in some areas, 10 days. But man, this is that market. This is the market. This is the market that I never thought would ever come back, where we're buying stocks because the names look like other stocks. We're buying stocks because the name of the company makes us laugh. We're buying stocks because a company similar to the company that's moving is moving. Like Open, there's OPAD, right? Open and OPAD. I looked for a second. I was like, "Oh, what's this? Oh, wow, that vaguely sounds familiar. That sounds like what Open. Oh, I'll just buy it." And it went up. It went from 350 to 450. And that's the market we're in. It's so sick, so demented, so irrational. But if you know how to trade and you understand that we're being irrational and we're joining in the irrational exuberance, knowing that it's not going to last like this, then you're being disciplined about being undisciplined. You feel me? There's still a discipline underlining all this bullshit because you know most of these stocks are going to zero again, right? Not SRAD, right? Open, stock's going to roll over and die inevitably, right? SBET, Tron, all these wannabe MSTRs, more of them are going to go back down, like QS, right? I mean, too bad he didn't have a serious position on the stock. He's in the stock from 650. Next thing you know, it's at $14. Oh, it's so sick. Mob, right? The mob trade gets going. Next thing you know, it's 100% gainer. I mean, that's what's so absurd now. 100% is like the average return in like 3 days on the names that we've been talking about. So, but stocks like Donut, yeah, another garbage one. But I was dumpster diving down to Beyond Meat. Got paid on Beyond Meat. Stitch Fix got paid on Stitch Fix. We're talking about, that's how I found OPAD. What else is coming out of the doldrums? Edit, EDIT. That didn't look too bad. It's just unbelievable, the stocks that we've been trading lately. But Open, you can't not watch a stock that traded 1.5 billion shares tomorrow. You think 1.5 billion shares are going to go dormant tomorrow? This stock's going to be in play until you start seeing those numbers dwindle. 1.6 billion shares. Let that sink in, people. Sometimes you don't see 1.6 billion on 2-cent penny stocks. 1.6 billion shares on a $3 stock. What's the market cap of the company? That probably is it. It just traded its whole market. I mean, it's just awesome. So when you say that, hey, this market, this market, this market, that, this market, this, when you're seeing 2 billion shares going through, everybody wants in. Everybody wants in. Everybody wants into everything. And when they're done with Open, That money's going to go find it somewhere else. It's going to go find something else to run, and they're going to run it, and they're going to run, and they're going to run. So even if this market does consolidate, which it still hasn't stopped going up, right? Where's the guy that said, I'm going to regret not staying short? Right. Okay. 7 minutes. Let me know when we make it past 7 minutes, because I was just short the Qs again. I made it basically, I think that was 14 minutes. When did I get short? I got short at the 565 half again. Yeah, it basically was, 20 minutes. That's all you're getting. Now, I don't want to be like completely insane. But right now, we're in the show part of the Qs again, right? And usually you're going to break VWAP now at 321. We're going to rip into the close. Am I delusional to think that that same thing's not going to happen for the millionth time? Right? I don't know. What are those crowns? I don't know. Am I the king? What does that mean? You guys sending me points or something? What is all that stuff? I don't know I don't know. I actually don't know what. Oh, I have top fans. I don't know what that stuff is. Thank you. Whatever these are. Are you sending me like cryptocurrency? Thanks, man. But I just put another 335, 37, about 4,200 into silver. I buy every month. I just stepped it up. I think we're good. I'm good. I think we're going. I think we're finally going to get to the 40s. And if we go to the 40s, this is it. I don't think they could stop at this time. If we could get to the 40s, if we go to all-time highs on silver, we're going to $80. Finally. All right. So right now at 322 on July 21st, I'm thinking maybe stay short the Qs. I'm not short. I just covered the rest because I put a stop at the whole number and they got me anyway. So I'm thinking about getting back in. Should I waste the money or just ignore it? What do you think? How much is the 564 put? Maybe I'll put 100 on that. Let me see what the master's doing. Hey, buddy. You shorting the Qs right now?
And they're waiting for that.
All right. Well, after what Open and OPAD just did and me top ticking my longs, I immediately went short the Qs, and I just covered because last time I should have covered down here and I didn't. I'm thinking about something that I should just not do. Shorting into the close. Convince me not to.
Let's see. We have enough time between now and tomorrow to sell the 565 calls.
What are you doing? I was thinking about buying a 564 into the close. Do I have any reason to be that delusional that we're actually going to sell off?
No, not at all.
Oh.
I think it's an organic, healthy thing for it to come down here and test 563 by sometime tomorrow, and then come and break that 566 tomorrow.
Oh, I'm talking about right this second, homie.
Well, you're getting your opportunity to do it at VWAP, so where are they at now? 564s, you said?
Yeah, 5 cents. 6 cents now. 7 now.
Well, that's worth a $200 bill.
That's what I was thinking.
Or, buy 20 contracts and just say, fuck it.
Yeah, top ticking my way out of that Open, yeah.
Because everybody's expecting we're going to get a rally into the close, so that's exactly what we're not going to get.
Hey, what up, Dave? Hey, Dave, you're back on. Big Daddy's leaving Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Got to drive my kid to Georgia. Get ready. By the way, day trader, if you're ready, that'd be awesome too. If you're free to do some time glued to the desk, and I'll let my son get my son on the air. Should just do like a whole boot camp with my kid live on the air next week.
Hells yeah. Friends don't let friends short the cues.
Well, now I'm officially green on the day through all the up and downs and not getting out and getting out and getting back in. I'd like to say I'm up for the day shorting the cues right now, right this second. Unless I could blow it all now. But I'm up $270.50 from shorting the cues on the whole. So should I take the 270 and throw it out the window? Enter now.
565s.
All right, you convinced me. I'm in. Too late. Let's go!
Crisscross them again. Jump, jump.
Oh, you like that already. You got them at 7. They're at 9 now. Oh, now they're 10 bid. You can't stop me. 11's a trading. 12's a trading. That's right. Right here, 100% on your money. Right here. Right in your fotch. I'm selling 3 contracts right there. 12 sold to you!
Sell some at 15.
I'm going to sell some at 15. 2 more contracts if it gets there. 13 bid, 14 offer. Come on.
It's going to tag 16 and pull back briefly.
Let's go.
That'll put 15 on the bid.
By the way, if you bought them at 7, that's 100% on your money right there, Holmes. That's right. Now you can't lose. Just don't let them go back below 7. There you go. 14 on the bid. Who's the best? You're the best around. 15 bid. 16 sold to you. 2 more out. Let's go. Now we're getting 20. Now we go 20 or 8. It's either 20 or 8. That's it. I'll get stopped out of the rest at 8. Offers at 20. Let's go, people. Right here. Shorten the cues. Live. In your fotch. Man, I really wish I would have caught that open sell on record. It's kind of hard to be true. It's hard to believe that I just top tick my way out of that thing. Now, if I was a savvy bastard like I am, I'd be shorting the shit out of this thing right now, but I'm not. Oh, look at that sell off.
Dump it. Oh, wait, you're short. Never mind.
I'm short the cues.
Yeah, I know you're short. I saw.
Yeah, but no, the open trade convinced me that maybe we could actually get a pullback in the market. So instead of short and open, I wanted to short the cues. Obviously, the bad choice, but whatever the case, I couldn't get a short off on open. You'd have to buy puts. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm too busy here top ticking my way out of stocks and shorting the market. Right in your face! Do it live, baby. Do it live. Oh, my freaking God. You got to be kidding me. This might be the greatest. This is the greatest feeling. I don't think anything's better than top ticking your way out of a pump and dump.
And shorting the queue simultaneously.
Yeah.
It's unheard of.
Bro, you can't believe this thing's under $3 now. Yes. This is the greatest market ever. Oh, man. By the way, I was going to sell all my NVTS. I held. And now I feel like I probably should have sold it all. I'm letting it ride. NVTS, I'm staying long. And we're about.
Oh, yeah. Open. It's over, Johnny.
Well, if it holds 250, there's still hope for the 250 and up players.
Better call Faith.
Damn. All right, if you guys got the 564s at 7 and you sold some at 11 and 14, good job. Maybe even at 15. I'm hanging in there. We got a half an hour. It's 2 cents away from getting triggered for a stop anyway. 1 cent away. And then that'll go to 0. Boof, and there went my contracts. And that trade's over. Have a nice day, everybody. See ya. What, you think it was going to sell off into the close? What are you, crazy? It's amazing we got paid.
Opportunity to do it at 5.
You want to try it again? Yeah. Want to try it again? I'll try it. Want to try it again at 1 cent? I don't know. Nah, that's just all right. I'm happy that actually worked just now. See, that's savvy.
7 cents again.
But listen, I'm telling you, open table, right? I know it's not open table, but it'll forever be open table. 1.6 freaking billion shares, right? There's no way in hell this stock's not going to be active tomorrow. No way this thing's not going to be active for days, if not weeks to come, just to unwind whatever this was. This is like the most widely telegraphed pump and dump, I think, in the history of ever. I mean, there was one time where, again, this is almost before the internet, there was a company, IDID. I did. And the idea was that they came up with the first thumb scan, something or other. It was when technology was up and coming and everything was brand new and exciting. It was an IDID. Stock was 2 cents. Anybody you called on the street, somebody owned it. Everybody owned it. It had like, I don't know how to be, maybe 1 trillion shares traded. I haven't experienced that. And that was like 1996. Identex or something, whatever the hell the name was. This is kind of what this is like. This open trade. Anybody I spoke to today, oh yeah, you see in the open, everyone was talking about it. Alexis, you were talking about this. You know, the 2 days before you even started to rock, people were talking about this stock. I mean, this was like blue horseshoe. I've never seen a name spread so far and wide and have it work the way it did. It's amazing. This whole, GameStop saga that we're still living, it's well and alive. This is the greatest market ever. Which coin? Oh, bro. Ay. Did you actually get back in at 7 cents? If you did, you're like a stud right now. Let's see if you get paid. Here they go. If you're in from 7, they're back to 10. And by the way, you know how this market's kind of like going down a little bit right now? You realize this is a whole big fat $1 on the Qs. And we've gone from 396 to where we are now without more than, I would say, collectively, maybe 20 hours collectively. I mean, 7 minutes here, 8 minutes here, 20 minutes here, maybe collectively 20 hours worth of selling since April 9th. And now you know why I was trying to convince you to get psychotic about this market, because we were about to go nuts, especially after the May 12th power gap. And you see what happened since. Power gapping, baby. But something's got to give, right? And the only thing that's leaving, if you're actually crazy enough to think we're going to get a sell-off that lasts for more than a day or so, you got to get UVXY involved. UVXY is still going down. So, oh yeah, I remember that. WaveX, I remember them all. Remember Sponge Tech? That was the biggest one. That was one of the most amazing scams ever. I still, to this day, don't realize, I can't understand how they did that. I mean, that was the greatest pump and dump, the most advertised pump and dump. They actually advertised the stock on the commercial, which was the first time that was ever done. I was like, oh, that's a cool idea. You might as well talk about the stock. Like, you never see Mattel doing that after a Barbie commercial. And by the way, MAT on the New York Stock Exchange. But Sponge Tech was doing that, and they were running everywhere. They were running ads on every baseball game. They were on every stadium. I was like, all right, this seems legit. And the stock went from 7 cents, to 70? And then you woke up one day, it was gone. It was just gone. But yeah, this is I never thought I would see something so awesome. And that's all you can, that's the only word you can do. This is awesome. I never thought I'd be flabbergasted again from any market event. Now the Trump crash was pretty cool. The president actually out there causing the market to crash. And then again, he caused it to go right back up, I guess, in a way. So what are you guys doing into the close now? You still got 25 more minutes. You know what I think you should be doing is plotting your attack on open for a short tomorrow. Because if they gap it up and it rolls over, confirming this late day weakness, it's going to jerry all back all the way to 150. And if you didn't make enough on the way up, crush it on the way down. This thing has options. You buy some 250 puts tomorrow. I mean, they're probably jacked up because of the volatility now. 250s for 40 cents. What are you going to do with that? It is too much money.
You're about to get a little more red on the cues here.
Yeah, if you bought them at 7, you're good. Very nice. See if you get a sell-off a little bit more. You need, obviously you got time. You got plenty of time, actually.
Oh, yeah. 45 minutes.
And as I was explaining to you 4 hours ago, or wherever, I have to take these shorts, right? Because I'm the shorter, right? I'll be the victim. But at least I know enough that I'm getting involved in a trade that hardly ever works anymore. And I could use, I could be quick about it. But man, it's been a tough trade. But it's going to start like this, where we're just like, oh, this market never goes down. Here we go again. And then something's going to change and we're going to roll over and then we're going to not rally and then we're going to roll and that's going to trip some circuit breakers. And then we'll have a sell-off that lasts for maybe a day.
It'll start with that second red day.
Right. Like imagine the Qs are down tomorrow, like 4 points. Is anybody thinking they're going to go down the next day? Right. No, there's no reason to think we're going to go down next day. So when that actually happens, we'll address it and we'll get a little aggressive.
$4.63.
Bring it. Bring it right now.
It's just like they're getting these pullbacks out of the way. There's no hesitation. They take it down and then rally it right back up. Just like this morning. Went right to the multi-day and then recovered. Put in new all-time highs.
Man, look how difficult with all the, there's so much selling. The quantum's rolled over. Chips are hanging in there. The big tech is still hanging there, obviously, Qs. But it's like, when is the last time we've had like a full across-the-board sell-off? Got to be May, right?
April, yeah. Well, you mean after the fact, yeah. I can't believe we're recovering. Sell. Then it goes straight up.
But man, if we consolidate again, the next leg up's taking us to 600 on the Qs. If we consolidate without going down again.
On August 12th.
August 12th?
Yep.
What, 600?
Yep.
Oh, you already have it programmed? Well, we get through the Apple, we get through Amazon, we got through Netflix, right? Already nobody cares that they were bad numbers or saw it. Well, they weren't bad numbers. The stock just took a breather.
They have no more excuses why their companies are, we had a bad quarter because of tariffs or COVID or Trump or Israel or Iran or whatever. There's no more excuses. So they either have to fudge the numbers to make it look good, or then there's some devastating news at the core of corporations, and they're not going to show that hand either. Ponzi scheme must go on.
Actually, I wouldn't buy so far out of the money on open, but I think, let's see what it cost to borrow today. The other day we were able to short the stock. Today, let me see if you can borrow it. 1,000 shares. Oh yeah, you could get it. Yeah, it's virtually free. It's $2 for 1,000. That's nothing. I'd rather short the stock tomorrow. So if they gap it up and it starts to roll, because buying a 250 put, that's the $3 put is 70 cents. That's majority of the trade itself. So, and then if you buy a $1.50, or the furthest to go out would be a 2 for 16 cents. It's not worth it.
You may tag 240 tomorrow, but if it rallies back, those puts are just going to get nullified.
Yeah. Plus buying option on a Monday for the Fridays, it's just generally not a great idea. Just based on the idea that we have trades that work every day. Why speculate? What's this thing? It opens up at 250 tomorrow. You're out. You could have made 20 cents. It's not worth it's not even worth taking the risk.
You're going to lose about a dime overnight.
But yeah, and speaking of that, this Verizon trade, right? I pray that you guys did this and made some money on it. The trade that never fails. Verizon long, Cliff long. Right? And both trades, after you got that run, you kind of went, sideways. And then they're done. But man, the earnings trades keep working. But there's so much to talk about, so many opportunities that it's hard to just want to do these earnings reports. And speaking of that, who's reporting tonight? You guys got your list?
Big list, actually. For tomorrow morning.
It's only a few, yeah.
Blue, NXPI, STLD.
All right, NXPI.
WRE,
That's the big
Zion.
guy. All right, my maniac who bought those puts again. Hopefully you could get paid right here. I would offer them out if you're in from 7. See, they're not budging now because you're just running out of time. But if you got them at 7, put them out at 11, just sell some. So with these pump and dumps, as with the market, there's going to be a moment where the green becomes red, and that's going to trigger a real sell-off. That's the essence of the blow off top. It has to start with a complacent bullish day. La-di-da, and then suddenly the selling shows up. Not a news-driven sell-off, right? You see how those didn't amount to anything? Hey, wow, the market's tanking. Oh, Trump said something about Powell. Voids it, right? Hell, wow, the market's tanking. Oh, Trump said something about another tariff on Mexico. Nobody gives a shit about that. And we'll go back up. If we sell off and you search and there's no news and it's an organic sell-off, kind of like what we're having right this second, even though it's not amounting to much. But if you bought them at 7, you're out at 14, it's another 100% on your money, right? So one of these days, and again, that's why I keep testing the waters. I want to be in when that complacency gets punched right in the face.
Order out 18.
There you go. 16 bids, 17 offer. Look, you're doing better than I did. 17 bid, 18 offer. Come on. Right? There you go. Same exact trade. Holmes.
18 and 21.
You selling them at 18 and 21? All right, I'm wishing you luck. But that's why I have to keep trying, right? Even though it's a losing trade, there's going to be one day where it does give way. And then we're at the best freaking price. We sell some, and then we won't have to get out of the rest. That'll be the difference. And you'll look up at your watch and like, holy shit, we've been short for like 40 minutes. This is crazy. And this little selling, again, this is nothing. But if we actually do sell off for the next 15 minutes, for the first time in a long time, we're selling off into the close. And a lot of these pump and dumps are getting dumped. This is it. Bear market. Run for the hills.
It's the big one, Elizabeth.
It's the big one.
There we go. Yeah.
He's selling at 17. Nice. And that's it right there. I mean, here you go. You throw in a couple of $100 on the trade, you made a couple of $100. Boom, right? For my small account guys, that's awesome.
Huge.
And this open just triple bottomed. Look at that. You got your foe and your show now. Well, do they have the balls to bro this now? Took up balls, man. 18 by 20. Solid's a genius. What are you selling? Did you get some at 21?
21.
Oh, 18, 20.
You're going to get it right now.
21 sold. Solid jello with a triple. There you go. See? Where's that guy that says, I don't want to do any trades if you're not? You don't want me in. See? I started this whole thing for you. I made my money.
The next target. And then 36 when the Qs go to 63.
Oh, my freaking God.
Yeah.
By the way,
Now this point, you can't be greedy here.
Yeah. That's awesome. Great trade. 21 out. Very nice. And by the way, what you're listening to and what you're witnessing, it's all going to start just like this. Right? And then one day we're going to be like, all right, let's sell some contracts here. And then we're going to start tanking. And we're going to take a 7-cent option and we're going to bang it out at $4. It's going to happen. But you got to take a shot. Because, man, if this market gives me anything tomorrow, I'm putting on 1,000 contracts to start. You got this market up tomorrow, some late day selling today. Give me some UV green UVXY, and all these pump and dumps start tanking. The Qs are going down at least 5 or 6. I want to make every damn nickel. 23 bid, 24 is a trading. Oh my God, it's going to be a 4-bagger.
There's a gap. It's going to blip. 34. Yep, 33, 34s.
You know what's crazy about shorting the Qs today, right? As much as it was the most annoying trade, 3 for 4. 3 for 4 today. I could have been 4 for 5.
Sell another one at 27.
We're at I bought the 464s for 7. I banged them out at 11, 15, 14, 15, and then the rest at 8. And then I debated whether or not I wanted to buy them back, and I didn't. But these guys did. See, I live vicariously through my people. I'm a true guru, right?
7 on the bid.
37, 50, 900. Now watch tomorrow. The market's going to crash. See, at least I do it live. Damn it. Oh, my God.
Oh, I picked the wrong data. Stop sniffing glue.
So let me give you this scenario, right? We don't care about NXPI. And tomorrow we got some decent earnings reports coming out, right? So NXPI is tonight. It's not going to move the market. You don't have to be too concerned. Tomorrow we got some decent companies. I think you all heard of some of these stocks, right? And Coke, right? Only day you'll ever trade Coke is tomorrow. I think it was Coke was on the list.
Halliburton.
Coke, Lockheed Martin, Philip Morris, and General Motors and RTX. So basically defense, right? You got DH Horton, home builder. Quest Diagnostics, juggernaut of a company. Northrop Grumman, some more defense. So you see the industry we're in. Probably going to have some good numbers, right? But one of those is going to fade. One of them is going to dip and rip. And, of course, Halliburton tomorrow will be all over that. Stock's usually boring to trade, but on earnings day, all you need is that dollar. And you get it on the right price. You make that buck. It's usually 100% move on your option trade. So there's your list tomorrow. So if you don't get the email, and my email is apparently becoming, what was the word somebody used? My emails are becoming bloated. Thank you. It's a hurtful word, but I understand. I do tend to ramble on now with these emails at the beginning of the day because I got so much to cover from what happened the day before. And speaking of that, kids, don't forget to be here August 16th on a Saturday, when the market's not open so we can stay focused and concentrate on what we're talking about. August 16th at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. No RSVP needed, but it actually would be preferred so we know if you're coming or not. And here comes the open long. Look at this. You can't hold this thing back. You got the foe in the show. You just got back over the show part. I ain't going near it. But yeah, if you want to get some tutorials, August 16th, we'll record it, and you should keep it forever. Oh, by the way, I didn't send out the book. I apologize. I was at too many concerts, partying this week. I never even sat down. Usually, I'll get those emails with the copy of the book tonight.
We can talk about shorting the cues at 601 back to 556.
All right, I'll sell you the money. Let me know if you get this. Gold play. Where is Gregory Mannarino today? No, I saw him. I don't know if that was an old video, but the internet, man, is so harsh. One guy was just ripping on what he looks like. He's like, how can we take you serious the way you look? Oh, man. Should take him more serious now. Now he looks like he's... I like what he looked like. You got to have that headgear on to get the full beard. I'm sure he was talking about the market crashing, right? No, I had nothing against that dude, except the fact that he kept calling for a crash every day for 4 years.
Any day now.
Any day, yeah. It's just silly. If you just could every once in a while remember that I'm doing something, could I take care of this at 4:05? By the way, this open long is actually starting to work. Congratulations, you psychos. See that faux show down there, right? 280. Remember when this trade started at 280 way back this morning? Look where it just faux showed. There's the 280 and there's the 335. That was the one trade I did this morning on the open long. And then I had to buy it back at like 4.25 later that day. This is all today. It's amazing. By the way, I'm encouraged by the Schlumberger and the Cliff. Tomorrow's Halliburton Day. So, and if you just did buy open, you're supposed to be selling some right here at 343. Massive size on the offer, getting eaten up right here. Huge size on the offer, getting eaten up. Massive. You got 10,000 share blocks across the board, ripping by. Sickest volume ever. 20,000 share block, 85,000, 40,000 share block, 21,000 share block, 42,000 share blocks. This is not us doing this, guys. This is a fund running this thing. I mean, you're getting 29,000, 14,000, 28,000 share blocks, 21,000 share block, 12,000. No, that wasn't that. 25,000, 30,000 into the close, 10,000. 10,000 is the standard in this trade. 16,000, 10,000, 10,000. 600 open contracts right there just went by. 64,000 just traded. Oh, my Lord. By the way, I have a scanner for this, if you're wondering. I look for big blocks to confirm these breakouts. Wow. By the way, for my next trick, I'm going to resurrect Lucid tomorrow. Something about it, I think it's going to go again. Like we're going to go from trading 1.8 billion shares in open, going crazy all day, to trade Halliburton tomorrow. It's going to be the most boring thing ever. Halliburton will probably be in a 30-cent range all day, doing nothing. We'll make 15 cents on it. And if anybody is still short the cues, you got 5 minutes left of the day, and you're still in. So it would have been nice if it would have broke 464 for you, because then it could have really accelerated down, but you held. Somebody got arrested? Who got arrested? Oh. I'm going to get arrested. Oh, Ben. This is all today. Well, it's not really 2 hours. Yeah, we shorted the Qs twice so far during this hour. So, I got started at the half on the same exact price I shorted them before. So it was the same exact trade. Like absolutely, not just in a much better result this time, but it was the same exact trade. I shorted again at 565.50 using the turn and the top of the day as my out. And of course, at VWAP, I covered a little bit. And then I bought the 464s for 7 cents. Got a little 100% gainer. And now you got something to get excited about 4 minutes into the close here. Chips are giving it up a little bit into the close. The blow-off tops are all across the board. I'm going to go out on the line. I'm going to go on the line and say we're going to be able to short the Qs tomorrow for some real money. And if you are still short right now, and if you think I was about to suggest that you hold them short overnight, are you nuts? Now let's not get crazy. Even though I'm thinking that, let's not do that, because why would you do that? Today's the day. They're going to gap down 8 points tomorrow. Uh-huh. Son, you missed it.
No way.
Yeah.
Not open ASTS or SBET.
Well, open tanked.
Yeah,
I sold it 496. I sold it 496. It went to 280. I'm in a froth right now. We shorted the Qs twice and made money. Look at this. We're up on I'm not in this anymore, but 400% return. Remember this guy? There he is. He's all grown up. He wants to be a trader. He leaves in the middle of the day like a psycho.
I just went to the gym.
You're not allowed to leave. Traders never leave. You work out before the market opens up, and then we make fun of you because you're one of those guys. Or at least work out after the market's closed to work off your frustration.
Yeah.
Leaving in the middle of the day doesn't compute. You want to work here, you're chained to the desk from 8 to 8. No food, no water. Well, I guess you could have a drink every once in a while. Yeah, he's staying focused. He's just trading faux show bros on some of these dog shit names. Yeah, he's getting paid. So you heard everything I just said, right? No, talking to the ether. Market's kind of selling off into the close. Dow just went red. Blow off top is kind of in play, except for the Qs, because you actually need them to go red, right? But this late day selling, remember last week we had some late day selling. The next day we gapped up, and the Qs tanked 3 points at the open. So I'm excited for the short tomorrow. A little residual selling at the open. And if it becomes a faux show, bro, so be it. We'll just get the hell out of the way. But if UVXY is above 1725, 1750 tomorrow, it's a whole different ballgame. Then we could actually get it. No, I'm not going to say it. We could get mildly entertained by being short. Never get excited. See, if you didn't sell those 564s just now, you just gave back half your money. Oh, my God. And they're gone. Bye-bye. And you're gone. Oh, my God. By the way, somebody asked me, he's like, how come I'm not talking about space? I don't want to look. Of course it's up. I hate this stock so much that I didn't even want to I didn't want to entertain the idea that it was coming out of the faux shows and all that stuff. Yeah, I still hate it with a passion. I can't get involved. Yeah, but it's in the same genre of every one of these other bullshit stocks. You know what stock I made money on today? I was happy about it. Beyond Meat. Got in there. It got to my price. top tick that one too. That's why and again, I'm not joking around. I top ticked my way out of 3 different trades today. That never happens. For me personally, that must mean maybe this market's ready to go down. I actually sold things and they went down after I got out. I'm being serious. It usually doesn't happen. All right, y'all. Tomorrow I'll be on the stock twits. I'll be on the YouTube. I'll be on the Twitter. I'll be everywhere. Please tune in. And if you haven't stopped into the website, please do so. And I will see you in the AM.